Hello, wealthy woman. How are you tonight? I'm so excited to be jumping on the live tonight. We have an incredible special guest with us here on the live stream. I'm here. Let me see if I can get her on. Okay. I'm here with our industry icon mastermind client, Jenna. I'm super, super excited to bring Jenna on. She has been experiencing some massive momentum inside of her coaching business over the last 20 days or so, and really since entering and joining the industry icon mastermind. So I want to pull her up. I want to have her share her story, really dive deep into the energetic and the strategic shifts that have been happening inside of her business. So Jenna, hello, how are you? It's so good to see you. Thanks for coming on today.
Yay, thank you so much for having me. I am doing awesome.
Incredible, incredible. So, for those of you who don't know Jenna, I'm going to have Jenna introduce herself. Jenna, if you want to tell everybody who you are, what you do in the industry, let everybody know who you are.
Hi, I am Jenna, and I am a self-awareness and transformation coach working with human design to help my clients find their voice, their brand messaging, and gain more visibility and maximize their growth in business. That's what I do.
I love this. I love this. If you're on the live or you're watching the replay, drop your niche in the comments. Let us know who you are, what you help people with. Also, you never know who's watching these, so somebody might need you in this group. So, I
I'm
love this,
here.
Jenna. I love this. I love this. And let us know if you're on the live. Drop a hashtag replay if you're on the replay too. So, Jenna, why don't you give us a little background? How did you get started in the realm of human design coaching?
Ooh, it's kind of a juicy story. So I am actually a makeup artist. I've been a celebrity makeup artist for 20 years, um, but I was struggling financially in my career. I decided to pivot and create a bridal beauty business, which brought up all sorts of crazy limiting beliefs. So I hired a coach, and she helped me to build the foundations and the systems and all the things that go with bridal beauty. That was her niche. Um, and it was kind of doing okay, but still falling flat. I was using all of her templates, all of her done for you like stories and posts and all of the things. And then down simultaneously while building this business, I was on a self-development path and I found human design. And when I started to align with my human design, something crazy clicked in my business. All of a sudden, I was attracting, not only attracting clients, but attracting like the soulmate clients, like, the ones that feel like your best friend that want to pay you your rates. They were coming to me. And before I knew it, I had created my first five-figure month ever in my whole life. And then it happened again, and then it happened again. And it was all from aligning my human design and finding my voice. And when I realized that that was the secret sauce to it all, that's when I kind of knew I had to start showing other people how to use this. I had to start giving other people this human design awareness and guiding them in it. And so I did another pivot, jumped all in, and here I am.
Yes, I love this. I love this. And I know when we met specifically, that really resonated with my story. So I have a background in the beauty industry, and before I had this major breakthrough in my business, I feel like that was the piece too. It was understanding how I was energetically coded and applying that. So we had met, and then Jenna, I invited you. You came into our Wealthy Woman Live in-person event. This was really like the first time that we worked together in more of a like professional setting. So you want to talk a little bit about your experience at the Wealthy Woman Live in-person event in June?
That was such an amazing experience for me. Um, so I've been working in human design at that point for like coaching people in human design for a little over a year. Um, and that it was nothing like being in person and actually getting to feel the energy and the vibe in person of the shifts that I was helping to facilitate through these human design sessions with the attendees. There was something about it energetically that shifted for me. It gave me more confidence. It opened up a whole new realm of feeling of being in authority, of stepping into that power of being in authority. It was kind of a key turning point for me, that moment.
Yeah, yeah, I love this. I love this. And then not long after that, so that was June, and then July, you came into the Industry Icon Mastermind. So do you want to tell us, let everybody in the audience know to maybe also what the past 6 or 12 months look like for you in your business, really leading up to that point when we started working together inside the mastermind?
Yes, absolutely. So it's easier to preach than to practice, and it's easier to see others than it is to see yourself. So while I had figured out what clicked in my makeup business, when I decided to pivot and go all in on my coaching business, it's like all those things I kind of forgot for myself. They all flew out of my head. I was hiring coaches. I was attempting to emulate them, uh, the way they did business, because this coaching business territory felt unfamiliar to me, and I didn't want to mess it up, you know. So I found myself trying to do. I was doing the same thing, repeating what others were doing in hopes that I would gain success. And mostly it was crickets. I had little tiny successes here and there, but mostly a whole lot of crickets in my business. And enter Allie, who reminded me of my voice, reminded me that I know the key ingredients to finding my voice, and really helped me hone in on my messaging and find the clarity in what it is that I do. 6 months ago, would I have been able to sit here in an interview with you and give you just a like under a minute little presentation on who I am and what I do? No, I would have just ummed and awed and stumbled all over the place trying to explain what it is I do for people. So you really helped me gain that clarity. Just in what it's been 2 months that I've been inside the mastermind now. The clarity in the messaging, the confidence I've built, the momentum that I've built, the support I've received, it's been invaluable and incomparable to anywhere else that I've been.
I've been loving just seeing the momentum that you've built specifically in, and if you want to share a little bit about too, what exactly were you doing before we started working together in terms of like how are you building your business online? How are you selling your programs? How are you generating clients in your business?
Yeah, not smartly. You know, everything was revolving around Instagram for me. And while Instagram is a platform that I do enjoy, it was feeling forced, it was feeling obligatory, and it also felt like there's got to be more than just this one path. It didn't seem smart. It didn't seem like smart business to completely build my whole entire marketing plan and strategy around me posting every day. That just didn't, all that comes to me as there has to be a better way. So that was all I was doing pre mastermind was Instagram. Instagram, and I was running myself into the ground with it. It felt like I was talking to a wall, and it was like I was throwing spaghetti at the wall and trying to see what would stick and what wouldn't, and nothing was sticking. So that's where I was.
Yeah, yeah. So you came in, we started building you out a little bit more of a wider infrastructure, and
Mhm.
we got you, and this just happened this month. This is like where I really wanted to lean into is we got you on stage at the Wealthy Woman Virtual Summit. So do you want to tell everybody a little bit about like what that experience was like? And even that was just in the beginning of the month now, like what's been happening for you since then?
I know it feels like so long ago, and it was less than 20 days ago. Not even 3 weeks ago, I was a keynote speaker for the Wealthy Woman Summit event. Um, First of all, the first time I've ever been a keynote speaker, when Ali, you sent out the invite, I had this moment of, ooh, no, I'm not ready for this. And then I was like, you know what? Screw that. Like, if it was Ali would jump on it, ready or not. So I channeled my my best version of Ali, and I hit the apply button, and you sent me an email, welcome to the summit, here's what you need to know. and I just ran with it. You were great in helping me prepare, but the experience itself, it felt like I belonged on that stage. It just felt like home to me. It felt very natural. Obviously, you helped me to feel very prepared, which was great. And I think I did a great job. And it was an amazing reception from the audience. Everybody seemed engaged. People seemed interested. I had people jumping into my newly launched Facebook group the very like hour after the summit ended. I within a couple of days sold a human design reading session, and then just a couple of days ago I sold a one-on-one paid in full package. um, what was it, we figured out 4 times the rate that I had been getting. So I gave myself a raise.
Yes, yes, and I love this. And I didn't know, we talked about before, and I know you had mentioned this specific offer. Now I know we started really honing in on your messaging and getting a lot more clarity there, but you mentioned that you were trying to sell this specific offer on Instagram stories for quite some time.
Yeah, so the offers evolved over time, but yeah, I had the single session, but my whole thing is with human design is I'm not here to just give you a reading. You can get that from a number of places. What sets me apart is I am here to help you to actually embody and integrate the information in your human design. So you're not just gathering all the info and then going about your merry way. You're actually putting it to use because it actually shifts and transforms your life. So I was doing these single sessions, but there's only so much embodiment that can happen in 90 minutes. And so I had been trying for the last year to sell an extended program, 4 to 8 weeks. It's evolved over time. It's fluctuated. As I try to figure out what would sell and what wouldn't, and nothing was ever selling. But yeah, so in stories, I would show up. I remember I would show up for like 2 months straight every single day pushing this in stories, and not a single bite, not a single DM, not a single comment, no engagement whatsoever on it. And then just out of the blue, I just had somebody slide into my DM and say, "Hey, this is amazing. Sign me up." So win, 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 win.
And I love this, and I love this because, and I want to just like sit here for a minute and really honor this. Jenna was trying to sell this package for a year on Instagram stories. She comes into the mastermind, she speaks on stage at the summit. Within 20 days, she signs a pay in full client at her 4x price point of what her offer was converting at. Like, this is powerful. And let us know in the comments below, if you're here on live or you're watching the replay, have you hosted an event? Have you spoken at an event? Drop hosted if you've hosted an event, drop spoke if you spoke at an event. I really just want to anchor into the power that events hold, because A, there's we talked about, right, like the internal authority, the external authority, but the thing that really stands out here is that when you host an event or when you speak at an event, what you're doing is you're actually stepping into a level of leadership that most people are not doing in the industry, and this makes you completely stand out. This is
Yeah.
like the magic. There is magic here.
I agree. There really is magic. I really feel like that was such a turning point because, again, internally, I saw myself as the authority because of these events. And externally, those attending the events, or even people seeing that I was speaking at these events, saw me as an authority. And then they started to pay attention to what I was saying. And then they're like, huh, maybe I do want to work with this lady, see what she has to offer. So I really, I mean, you sold me. Events are such a rocket ship to just elevate your platform. It's the results are out of this world. So the momentum, I feel the momentum, which is amazing for me.
Yeah, I love this so much. And I mean, you said it best, right? Attention is our most valuable asset as a marketer.
Hmm.
There's so much noise. Everybody's trying to market to you on Instagram stories. Everybody's posting their offers, but how are you standing out? And it's really just the power there of being able to be recognized as the one, as the authority in your industry. When you step onto a stage, when you step into hosting the events, speaking the events, like there's just something about that that really differentiates you because not a lot of people are doing that in this industry.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So and so all of this stuff, this was like inbound, right? You attracted all this, or did you do any outbound, or like what did that look like?
As far as like marketing or
You people were DMing you, were you going
yeah, I
out
mean,
like
I wasn't doing anything. I mean, here's the shifts. The shifts were I had a platform to show up on in the form of your events. I definitely shifted my mindset and my energetics. And I gained more clarity in the messaging through the work that we were doing in the mastermind. It was those three key elements that I think kind of combined together and just boom. And now like everything's exploding, which is really exciting. More than anything, like more than seeing like your business booming, it's knowing that like I'm finally doing what I set out to do, and that is to help people take their power back, to help women find the power in their voice, because I know for so long I lived without that power. And it just feels good knowing that like now I'm creating all these aha moments out there, these impactful aha moments for people. And that's pretty dope in my book.
Yes, I love this, and I love this, and I brought that point up because at especially this particular event, it wasn't a sales pitch. There wasn't a sales pitch. These clients, these sales, she attracted them through who she was being in the event. So yes, of course, we had
Yeah.
the strategy in place. We had the systems in place that she installed, but really who she stepped into in terms of her leadership, this was really big. And I just found out right before this that you had another opportunity that came in after the event too. Do you want to tell everybody about that?
Yes, I got asked to speak in another coach's container, and it is a paid speaking engagement. I'm really excited about the opportunity. We really align, and it's more visibility, it's pay, and it's more opportunity to create more impact. So I'm really, really excited. It just, like I said, I just feel so much momentum, and I've never felt that in my coaching business before. It's really exciting.
Yes, yes, I love this. I've been celebrating you. I knew Jenna before she joined the mastermind, so it's just been really incredible to witness everything really coming to life for her in such a big, big way. What about this particular experience has been different or unique or just than things that maybe you've done or experienced in the past? You mentioned you had hired other coaches or been in other containers.
Yeah, there's an alignment piece. I've been doing a lot of internal work. So there's definitely an alignment piece there. I'm more embodied in who I am and how I operate. So when I came into your world, I came into it with a mindset of I'm not trying to emulate what you're doing. I'm I'm taking the opportunity to learn what you do and how you do it, learn your strategies, and then I'm discerning what works for me, what doesn't, and how to apply it. The other key component of working with you specifically is you're the first coach that I have been with that has been completely like hands on and eyes on my business. So I've been in other group masterminds and coaching programs where you've got the curriculum, you've got the group coaching calls, you can ask questions, but the coach is never really, or the mentor is never really actually looking at all of your assets and combing through your business and giving feedback and suggestions for growth. And that's exactly what you're doing. I think that's exactly what's been missing for me. And it's been invaluable and a total game changer for me and my business.
Yeah, and I love that you bring that up because honestly, sure, we can gain momentum and we can have success by modeling what other people are doing, but it's really when you can personalize the strategy to your own business that things really come to life. And I just love that. I love, you know, we keep things really intimate so we can have this really high touch experience. And if, you know, if anybody's like wondering what the energy or the vibe of our mastermind community is like, would you want to share with them what that experience is like?
So supportive. I love it. Um, I think the energy in our group calls is just really, everybody's there holding space. It's very nurturing, it's very supportive. We're all cheering each other on. I love that um, you allow for us to engage with each other. Like that the last call we had where you gave me space to speak up and give some human design input to another one of the mastermind ladies in there. And you encourage that. So it's not always just you leading the call and you coaching, but you're allowing us the space to kind of stretch our wings and fly too, which I think is pretty cool.
I love this. I love this. This is, you know, Jenna, it's been such an incredible opportunity to be able to work together, to be able to just watch you step into this next level of leadership and really inside of the wealthy woman movement, you know, the industry icon mastermind specifically, like that's really the context. It's not just about building a business. It's about building stages and lifting you guys up. It's about building stages where we are all equal. There is no hierarchy, there's no pedestal energy. And, you know, it's
Mm.
really just, you know, of course you're on here because it's just incredible to share the story of seeing what's happened for you just in the last 20 days alone since taking the virtual stage, since taking the mic, since stepping into your leadership. So if anyone's on this line, if you're on the replay, if you're on the live, and you want to see if events are really something that could help you take your brand, your business to the next level, help you build momentum so that you can attract more clients, more opportunities, drop the word events in the comments. More than happy to take a look at your brand and see if it's something that could work for you. But Jenna, anything that else that you want to add while we're on here or anything else? It's been such an incredible time to just get you up here, share your story, and just really share what you've been going through on this journey so far.
Yeah, thank you. I actually do want to add one more thing. Um, I didn't come on here to just blow your horn, but I'm about to do it because um, I have to say something that happened at that first live event in June that I was at. Right before the doors opened, you were speaking with all of us there who were part of the event, and you really were personable and you spoke to each one of us individually. Um, I just want to thank you for that because I can't remember what you said verbatim to me, but I remember that it was along the lines of that you really saw me, you saw the power in what I do, and that I wouldn't be there with you at that event if you didn't truly believe and stand behind the work that I do as a coach. And the fact that it's not about you just enrolling another person into your mastermind. It's about that you really stand behind and see the value in what they have to do, and you believe in their work and you believe in them as a person. It's not just you teaching, it's you actually being a fan of each person that you're working with. I think I just had never felt so seen and recognized before. And don't cry.
I'm like, why did you
Why do I always make you cry? Sorry.
stop? This was not planned.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't because I've never shared that with you until this point in time. But I wanted to share that with you that meant a lot. I felt very seen and recognized. And I can sit here and believe in what I do all day long, but when I look at somebody who's already achieved success in her career and has already built such a momentous business, look at me and look at my business and look at what I do and be like, wow, what you do is amazing and I really believe in you. Like I felt super validated and it was like, okay, yeah, I am on the right path and I am doing the right thing and I can achieve success in this. And that was because of the words that you shared with me. So thank you.
You are so welcome. Clearly, I wasn't expecting that. That just moved me in ways that you have no idea. Thank you so much. And Jen, I love you so much. I love having you inside of our community, inside of our mastermind. And it's just been incredible to watch you just really embody next levels of power of leadership. And, I'm so excited for your continued success, to watch you continue to grow and flourish and take off in this industry. So this was such an incredible time. Thank you so much for coming on today. And I can't wait to see what you create in the future.
Yay. Thank you so much. I love you. I love everyone in here. And for everybody listening on the live or replay, I believe in you. So run and fly.
I'll just add one more thing. And we wipe the last bit of tears out of my eyes before we go. That, sometimes really like in this space, and I just want to say this for each and every one of you inside of this community, is that, and in this, I've been in this position too, where like, I just want to let you know that like I might even believe in you more than you believe in you. In this space, I believe in each and every one of you so much. I know the power, I know the potential, and in our space, I will love, with so much love, really help you rise into that power and really challenge you to rise into that power, because I know what you're capable of. And this is just really just such a beautiful example right here. So Jenna, thank you so much for sharing this from your heart clearly. I love you so much. I love each and every one of you inside of the Wealthy Woman movement. If you got value from this, drop like, a love, a heart, an emoji. Let us know that you are here. And as I mentioned, if you want to see if events are the vehicle for you that can really help you to attract more clients, more opportunities, drop the word events. I'm happy to look at your brand and see if it's a good fit. So Jenna, I love you. Have a great day. Everybody, wherever you're at in the world, have a beautiful day, night, and I will see you next Thursday, 5 p.m., same time, same place.
Yay.
Bye.